Kos is a historic island in the Aegean Sea, the Dodecanese Island's main hub, and a short distance from Turkey. There is always a flurry of activity here, as visitors from all over the world come to explore the city's rich history, partake in the legendary nightlife, and experience a slice of real Greek life. Kos is like stepping into a history book, from the earliest memories dating back to the Missonian era, the last phase of the Bronze Age in Greece, to the many ruins illustrating the Byzantine times. Here are the 7 sites that absolutely cannot be missed on a trip to Kos, Greece. The Kos Town. The island's capital and main port are located in Kos Town. Here, a pulsating nightlife and a rich past meet. The city is known for its many bars, as well as its archaeological ruins, charming harbor, and a golden coastline dotted with traditional taverns serving rich Mediterranean fare. Explore the maze of streets to find restaurants, cafes, and nightclubs. More knowledgeable history buffs can visit a few interesting locations. The second is the Castle of Naratzia. The sculpted ruins of a seaside castle from the 14th century can be found in Kos. It is lying next to the many anchored boats as you make your way towards the harbor. The entry fee to the historic fortress is 0. Once across the bridge, take in the sight of 2 sets of fortified curtain walls, the older of which has 4 tall towers at each of its 4 corners. During the time of the Crusades, this passage to the Holy Land was governed by the Castle of Naratzia and the Castle of Bodrum, located on opposite sides of the passage. Enjoy the breathtaking views from the castle by exploring the area between the towering walls and walking along the parapet. There is a famous tree named after Hippocrates right next to the castle on Costa. Hippocrates is said to have taught his medical students under this very plane tree. The Platanus family is responsible for the tree's existence. Its crown spans about 12 meters in diameter. This is supposedly the biggest plane tree in all of Europe. Finally, the ruins of Kos and the Roman Odeon, an outdoor Roman theater constructed in the 2nd century, can be found a short distance inland. There is consensus that this auditorium was among the most important public spaces in ancient Kos. Around a century ago, these stunning floorings and stairs were uncovered. There are many hypotheses as to the original purpose of the ruins beyond musical compositions. Take some time to explore the area and rest on the steps while picturing how it looked nearly 2 millennia ago. Asklepieion of Kos. The Asklepieion of Kos is another important historical site on this Greek island. Just a short distance inland, you'll find the ruins of a once great temple and medical academy dedicated to the care of the sick and injured. You'll need to pay €8 to enter this location. Hippocrates used to treat patients in this temple. Asklepios, the Greek god of medicine, is said to have taught islanders how to heal, according to myth. Historically, patients came to this location to be cured by healers. Although there were other Asklepieions in other parts of Greece, the one on the island of Kos was by far the largest. Take your time exploring the 3 levels of terraces, and when you reach the top, pause to take in the panorama of the island's eastern side. Zia Village. When exploring Kos, Zia should definitely be at the top of your list. About 16 kilometers from the nearest coastal town is a small mountain village called Dikios. Its picturesque setting attracts visitors from all over the world because of the stunning scenery of the island. We advise renting an ATV or dune buggy from Kos Town and driving up to Zia on your own. The road leading up to the communities is beautiful, with numerous churches and verdant groves to admire. When you reach the town, park your car and take a stroll through the many local boutiques and eateries. For the best views, you can stop in at the tavern on the corner for a cold one. If you are up for some extra walking, you can reach the section of the village where the locals live and even make it to the peak of the island's tallest mountain. Figs make a great on-the-go snack, so why not bring some along? A plethora of stunning beaches. you probably made the trip to Kos in search of some sandy shores. You will not be dissatisfied with this aspect. Traveling from one end of the island to the other takes around 40 minutes, so it's worthwhile to do so if you have access to a vehicle. Mamre Beach is a fantastic spot to soak up some rays and cool off in the water. Rent a sun for the day for €10 and have refreshments brought to you. If you're more into early morning swims, you can't go wrong with any of the many pebble beaches on the island's eastern side. There are many more beaches to explore in the south and on Kephalos, close by islands that can be reached by boat. It is common practice for travelers to one Greek island to also visit neighboring islands. In addition, you can take a boat tour from the harbor. For a full day, you can cruise around the islands of Kos, Ceremos, and Kalymnos. Not only will you have a fantastic sailing experience, but you'll also have a lot of fun exploring these lesser-known islands in a short amount of time. There will be music playing in the background, the sun will be shining, and the wind will be blowing through your hair as you cross the waters. A reminder to bring reef-safe sunscreen is probably in order at this time, too. For only €25, you can spend the day on the water, making multiple stops for snorkeling and eating a hot lunch. Road trip. Vehicle rental is at your disposal. You can rent a scooter, motorcycle, or car for the day, and spend the day cruising all over the island. Paradise Beach, Mamre Beach, and Limionas Beach are just a few of the spectacular beaches you'll visit on this adventure. You can also visit Kephalos, a small city on the southern peninsula of the island that looks out over the clear waters of the Mediterranean Sea. Here you can enjoy the historic center of Kos and get lost in its maze of narrow streets. Despite its popularity as a tourist destination, this city has done a remarkable job of preserving its own distinctive culture. The best way to end a day spent in Kephalos is to take the scenic route through Zia, stopping for drinks or dinner at sunset, and then driving home. So, if you're thinking about visiting Kos, maybe this video will be useful. Please ask any questions you have in the comments section, and we'll do our best to respond. Please click the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks for watching, guys.